Yo, what is going on, everyone? What's up? What's going on? Yo! So this is actually very, very funny shit right here. So the funny thing is that I have been waiting for the new Ahsoka show for Disney Plus. I just got a phone call and said, "Oh, did you actually see the update?" And I was like, "Update for what?" And they're like, "The Ahsoka show." I'm like, "Well, I mean, I know it comes on at like 3 a.m. Tonight Eastern time. That's why I wasn't going to stream tomorrow, because they're launching with 2 episodes." Did you know that they are actually launching that during prime time? 9 o'clock tonight Eastern time. However, good luck trying to watch it, because the servers are going to be absolutely roasting. So hopefully I'll be able to watch it tonight at like 10 o'clock or something. So I am probably going to be streaming for a couple of hours, okay? If I can't get on the servers right before I, get off or something like that, I'll probably, stream for a little bit longer. We'll see. That's why I kind of got on a little bit earlier tonight and everything, but we're going to continue Act 2. I have been told that I have like 2 hours left, and that's if I don't talk to chat. So I don't think we're going to be able to finish Act 2 tonight. So we shall see. I don't know. We'll just see how things go. But what is going on, everyone? What's up? Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Seriously, much love. Yo, Red Ninja, hello. Yo, Red, what's going on, man? Yo, Gazer, I was here first. Oh, yo, Gaze, what's going on, man? We're live, yeah. Oh yeah, we're live. Oh yeah. I was here before you. Oh my god, I was here before the stream started. I was here before the stream was announced. Oh my god. Look at what I sent you on Discord. It's the best thing. I would yeah, I'll take a look at it later after stream. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I take a look. I try to take a look at everything. Before I go to bed, unless I, am getting off super late or something like that. So let's try and get this actually, get this Archon quest done. We were able to get Act 1 out of the way after a week of streaming. My god, that was a long quest, but I loved every second of it. I'm digging this one too. This one's actually not bad either. I still have not done any exploration whatsoever, so we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. So anyway, this is the part that we're at right now, so let's go. All right, here we go.
Hello, how may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Let me tell you something. I absolutely love this character. Like, seriously, there's something about her that I absolutely love. I mean, I really do.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Please look at it. You will be simping over it. Oh my god, Gazer! Okay, no problem. Yeah, definitely will.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Sleuthing?
To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
I will say this though, there is a lot of talking in here. I mean, there is a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Like, there's a lot of talking.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, where is that? Oh, is that up top? Oh, that's up top. Let's go. I don't understand why my CPU usage is so high. Like, it's making me actually, like,
We've talked to
lag
all
a
three
little bit.
suspects.
Probably
Purely
not for
based on
y'all,
their
but for me it
conversations
is.
with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start? Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
You know, I really am getting upset when it comes to the Traveler not speaking. I'm not going to say anything else about it. It's just, like, I just want to put this on like, auto and not be interrupted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
Fontaine is looking good.
Jacques,
Yeah.
the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
You know I know something that would make my performance go up. Playing this shit on PlayStation. I know it would. We might try that out tomorrow. We might try it out. I don't know. I hate the PlayStation controller. See, this is why I do Xbox controller, but we'll check it out. I don't know. Fontaine is looking good. Yo, Red, I'm super, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. You know, I haven't even explored the underwater. Like, I'm trying to get the story done first, but like, I mean, it's not really that it's a lot of content. It's just a lot of fucking talking, man. Like, it's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking. There's too much talking.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business? Who could it be?
Let's see here.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Yo, was
Could
it just...
we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Was I just, like, very, very lucky to choose the right one, or what? I don't know.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
We still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Get to the point, Mom. Oh, get to the point, Mom is here. Hi, son. Hi, everyone. Have fun. I'll be watching. Yo, Mom is watching tonight, everyone. Everybody say hi to Get to the Point, Mom. Yo, Mig, what is going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What? What?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
We know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence. Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Malus, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance.
Look, hey, look, let me, dude, they should have named him Shades, man. They should have named him Shades. Like, I would have loved that. Yo, Red Ninja, big hug, man. Big hug coming to you. Much love. Much love.
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
You know, we better not, well, I don't know. Like, last
Now
time
that
how we
Navia
had to...
set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The
how
location
you
has
had to-
already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Well, it says it's over here. Find the entrance to the headquarters.
According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Oh!
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Are you serious right now? Oh! Really? Yo, I want to do something fun. Let's try something real quick. Because I want to try this out. I want to try it out.
Huh?
Oh, you know something? Let me go over here. Yeah, let's try this over here. Yeah, let's try it over here. Let's go. You know, I wonder if the update, because like I highly doubt that it was at. I mean, it could be my overlay taking a lot of CPU juice. It could be my overlay. All right, I want to go all the way up here, and then I want to dive. Because you can go underwater all over here, right? Can't you? I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. We shall see. Yo, Yuki, what's up, David? Oh, from your request, I changed my name back to Yuki. Oh my God, hello, Miss Yuki. Yo, Miss Yuki. Oh, I couldn't get Kafka, honey. I couldn't get Kafka. Yo, is that the floating thing? Yo, is that Celestia? Damn, we're getting closer to it, aren't we? Yo, Miss Yuki! Safe to place a pocket waypoint here. Oh, you know something? You are damn right about that, aren't you? Let's do this. Miss Yuki, I am 67.5 Trailblaze power. Super powerful. I was able to get 27 out of 30 stars in Memory of Chaos. So it was it's going very well. I am very pleased at where I am in Honkai Star Rail, but here's the thing. I don't have enough gems to get Kafka, Fushuen, and Ambibitor Lunae. So, I mean, I have to start picking, I have to pick and choose. And I hate to do that because, like, I mean, I can't become a whale, you know, because it's just, I don't have that money. And I know that Mom will kill me if I spend a shit ton of money. But I am super jealous because I know that you said that you were going to get Kafka. I'm super jealous. Did you get her? I came back to Star Rail and Genshin last night. Yo, awesome. I completed all the quests for Fontaine so far and realized I'm going to C6 for Rena. Oh my God, Yuki, you're going to C6 the Hydro Archon. Are you serious right now? I mean, are you serious right now? That's insane! That's absolutely insane! Dive. Oh my God! Yo, is this a crab?
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base.
Dude, look at this!
Seem out of the ordinary at all. Ah, you're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Dude, do you have any idea?
Arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Do you have any idea how much underwater space there probably is in this entire map? Like, that's insane, man.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh my. Yo, Miss Yuki. And I finally get C0 Zhongli on my main account and stop ignoring all my mind saying I want to play without Zhongli. Oh, no. Oh, all my mind saying I want to play. Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, free to play and pay to win have no differences underwater, by the way. Oh, I'm sure they don't. We all do the same amount of damage underwater. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it was the first time that I ever gone underwater. Like, I've been trying to do, like, you know, the main quest and everything, but this one actually takes us, you know, underwater. So this is really, really awesome. I am enjoying Fontaine more than I did all of last year in Sumeru, put together, combined, right now. Like, I hated Sumeru. I loathed Sumeru. I could not stand Sumeru. I hated everything about Sumeru, except for maybe a couple of things. Okay, it wasn't all terrible, but let's be real, it was bad. But yeah, damn. Yo, Yuki, did you actually get Kafka? Because I mean, I would love to have her, but I just can't get her. I mean, I don't have enough gems. We tried to get her, but we lost the 50-50 to yet again another fucking Chi-Chi, or Bailu. So we have her E5. I mean, to tell you the truth, her E6 makes her a little broken. But to tell you the truth, it really does suck that Bailu does not have a cleanse, or she can't take a debuff off of a character. And especially being a healer and not having that, I just don't understand that. The 4-star Lynx character coming up that is a Quantum Abundance character is so much better than Chi-Chi, it's not even funny. And don't even get me started on Locha. Locha is he is just all around broken. I mean, he's just a broken character. So we are going to get Imbibitor Lunae. To tell you the truth, I am 50-50 when it comes to Fu Xuan, because I don't know if I'll like her or not. I love the character, love the voice actor, love her animations, but I don't know if she's all that in a bag of chips. We shall see. We shall see. So I don't know yet. I'm not sure. So we'll see.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Oh my!
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
What? He wants to fight to the death, man?
When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Ooh.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Dude, I love Child, man. I love his character. I don't really like his play. Well, to tell you the truth, I love his play style, but his first of all, he's a bow character. Bow characters are not really that fun to actually play with anyway. As much as I love Ganyu, I mean, I have to admit, you know, just standing there waiting for her charge shot to go each time is a little bit boring. But you know, it's like, you know, it is what it is. I love Child's character. It's just that his cooldowns are stupid. So it's like, I mean, if his cooldowns were like okay, I'd probably get him. So I don't know. We'll see. They all do the same deal. Okay, Yuki must have left. Okay.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Oh man, hey, look, let me tell you something. She's something else. She really is something else.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Oh my.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh my god! I absolutely love him. I love him. Let's go.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Oh my. It's Marcel, right?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Dude, all of these people in Sumeru, all these people in Fontaine, all right. Learn how to talk, David. Learn how to talk. Like, seriously, you can't talk to them. All of these people in Fontaine are cuckoo. Like, all of these... This bitch right here is fucking cuckoo. She's cuckoo. Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation? Who the fuck says that? Who says that? Can someone please tell me who says that? So, who says it? Who says that? I don't know.
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
Oh, that's very interesting, Nervalette, because it doesn't seem that you did anything to your fucking Hydra Archon for charging Lenny with murder. And then, of course, we cleared his name, and that bitch is still in the freaking VIP stand. That bitch should be on fucking trial for defamation of character. I mean, like, seriously, did he really just say that? What type of court system is this?
And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
You know something that's funny as hell? Like, seriously, where's the Hydra Archon getting charged? Like, seriously, she's saying Lenny committed murder. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Where's her? We need to charge her ass for defamation of character.
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
I don't know, man. This just doesn't seem
Mr.
real.
Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful.
Only
through elucidating what really happened in that case, can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Yo, Shades is back, man. Super, super excited.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Let me tell you something. She's struggling with a lot more than that. I want to know how she is still able to partake in all of this court hearing when she accused Lenny of murder. I mean, seriously, how was she able to, like, her ass needs to be on trial. Like, her ass needs to be on trial. Where's her trial? I mean, seriously, this bitch needs to fry. Where's her trial? Defamation of character. That's what she needs to be put on trial for and charged with.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarande in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
You know something, the funny thing is, when it comes to all of this, wouldn't it be a bitch if you uncovered, like, new evidence to where you found out that your dad was actually non-murder? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it happens every day. Happens every day. Innocent people go to jail every day. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Okay. Yo, Cal, what is going on, Cal? What's up, man? What's going on, bud? Hey, what's up, bud? How you doing? All right, let's see here. Yo, Red Ninja, what's going on, man? Yo, you liking those badges? And you like those emojis, man? Yo, I'm traveling this week, so sorry if I'm low-key not here, but I shall be here for a while tonight with the stream in the background, for real. Yo, Cal, no problem, man. I'm just glad that you're here.
Which means you warn Klee the second you see Jean coming. Let's go!
Yo, Ray, what is going on, man? What's up? Thanks so much for being here, man. I so appreciate you. Okay, so we have to do... Damn, there's actually 5 things... Okay. Let me see here. Wow. All right, well, we're just going to, like, go right through this. Really? How can it be all 5? I mean, what?
The testimony of... However, in the end, he reconsidered, and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility, and had sent out another assassin.
Okay. Yo, Ray, what's going on, man? Yo, Cal, I really need to catch up on the Archon quest for real, still on Sumeru. Cal, I hated Sumeru, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I did not like Sumeru whatsoever. To hear that you have to still go through that before coming, do you have to go through the Sumeru Archon quest in order to get to here? Because if that's true, that sucks, man, and I'm sorry. Like, that really does suck.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill...
Okay.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Well, my.
Ah, so that's what happened.
Yo, Zion Gaming. Oh, hey guys, what's going on, man? What's up? Get to the point. I gotta speed run the Fontaine Archon quest to play the event. Oh, do you have to? You have to actually finish the thing? Yeah, because see, we still haven't done it. I'm not a fan of Sumeru. It's literally really boring. IMO. What's IMO again? But maybe that's because I didn't really connect with the characters. Cal, it's not just you. I hated Sumeru. I absolutely hated. I hated it. Like, seriously, I was not a fan. Now, look at seeing everything for the first time and everything. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's exciting and everything. But, like, just... in the big picture of everything, it just... I still remember the Archon quests that were, like, you know... You had the main Archon quest, and then I think you had a second Archon quest in Sumeru. Hated them. How everything was repeating. Like, it's like you're not making any content. You know, and all those shills out there, they're just like, well, no, that is the content because, like, you know, they're actually just trying to tell a story. It's a fucked up story. It's a terrible story. It's a terrible storytelling. It's lazy, and it's absolutely god awful. You know, I didn't really like the desert. I thought the desert was boring, man. I have not felt a need to go explore. Like, I didn't really feel a need, like, hey, let's go explore this place. This place looks pretty interesting. I didn't feel a need for that. Fontaine, I can't wait to go explore. You know, and all I've done is just the story quests. I haven't even began to even, you know, go around and try to explore. You know, like, Sumeru was boring, man. And I'm going to tell you straight up. I hated the Carry Bear. Carry Bear, that Archon story quest, fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like terrible, 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 terrible. Hated that Archon quest. It was just terrible, man. It's crazy how terrible it is. In my opinion. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, in my opinion, got it. Yeah. I finally got my Yelan yesterday. BIW. What is BIW? Saving wishes for Zhongli and Child. I understand gaming. I get it. I understand. You finished the Honkai Star Rail one last night, Red? Yeah. Very generous. Very, very generous. Yeah, very generous. I know people trash on Inazuma, but even though the story wasn't there, the characters were really fun. Glad I already passed the repeating parts of Sumeru, because, oh my god, that's annoying. You know something, Cal? I have to admit, I have to kindly disrespect with you. I have to strongly disagree with you. I thought, see, here's the thing. I said when Sumeru first came out that I didn't really like Inazuma all that much. But I've actually taken a step back and thought about everything. I loved Inazuma. I really did. You will find me in previous streams on this channel, previous videos and everything, of me saying that I didn't really care for Inazuma. To say what you say about Toma, I absolutely love the character. You know, we got Yoimiya, we got Ayaka, we got that bitch at the Conryo Yashiro commission or whatever that we had to smuggle, like, you know, her letter out. Like, I mean, we got Yaemiko, we got the general, we got Kokomi, we got Kazuha versus raidenshogun, we got Yaemiko, you got all of the story quests. I mean, the story quests, I loved Yoimiya's story quest. Kokomi's story quest was actually not that bad. Yaemiko's story quest, let's be fair, kind of sucked. And then raidenshogun, I absolutely loved her story. Well, not loved, but like I was a fan. I'm a fan of her story quest. I started thinking about all of this, Cal. You know, I started thinking about all of this. And I was like, you know something? That was actually a damn good year. We got Inkonomiya. You know, even though the chasm really wasn't like, you know, I don't know. There was something special about Inkonomiya. I don't really know what it was, but there was something special about that place. I don't know what it was. But I think Inazuma kicks the living shit out of Sumeru. Sumeru was nothing but a going forward, rewind, going forward, rewind, going forward, depressing bullshit, depressing shit. And I hated all of the Archon quests for Sumeru. I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it. I'm liking this a lot better. It's not the best, but I'm liking this a lot better. But I thought, what, the desert is too big, bro? The desert, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. The desert, I don't know, man. David, I must admit that Hypercarry Wanderer is so satisfying that enjoy him more than Yoimiya. Sometimes I even get more charge attack damage than hu-tao, up to 146k. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've been exploring Fontaine and it's fun. I meant, by the way, gotcha. Liyue, Inazuma, and Fontaine are my three favorite regions. Inazuma is my favorite region. Don't get me wrong. I just know things could have been handled better, but overall it was a fun time. Everyone there I love, and I can't say the same for Sumeru. Look, you know, I know that long quest in Inazuma was a little bit of a pain in the ass. I even remember going, because I started the game right after Inazuma came out. That's when I started. And I was no-lifing the game. When I tell you I was no-lifing the game, and when I got to Inazuma and I saw, like, you know, that side quest, and it lasted forever, I was like, okay, that was a little bit tedious. It was a little bit tedious. And then, you know, I think it was the second island. You had that big purple thing or whatever, that you had to go back every week for like 10 weeks. It was 10 weeks or maybe 12 or 15 weeks before that shit was finally turned the fuck off. And then I remember in Inazuma, you had to do like special side quests or whatever to get it to stop lightning, thundering and lightning around all of the you know, things. There were things about it that was tedious, but I think it kicked the living hell out of Sumeru. I mean, Sumeru was just boring, man. Like, there are still places in Sumeru that I've never even been to because I don't care. Everything was so depressing in that damn thing. We'll probably go back, you know, like when we have nothing else to do, and maybe finally, like, you know, you know, like I never farmed it at all. Like, I never picked up every single chest. I didn't do that. There's probably a shit ton of primo gems, but see, here's the thing. I hate Sumeru so much. I'd rather buy gems rather than go get them free out of chests. You know, it's not fun. Yaemiko and Raiden had a banger story quest. To tell you the truth, I didn't like Yaemiko's. I thought Raiden's was fantastic. I didn't like Yaemiko's. I thought Yaemiko's was boring. But that's me. I mean, I'm trying to tell you the truth, I'm trying to think about Yaemiko's. All I remember is that I was not head over tit. You're ready to say something naughty. I wasn't head over heels for Yaemiko. I just wasn't when it comes to her story. To be honest, the only characters I like from Sumeru are Dia and Nahida. I mean, look, you can't help but to love the Archon. And, you know, Dia, I get. But, like, I'm not in love with any of the characters. I'm just not in love with any of them. Like, I'm in love with Kokomi. You know? I love Yaemiko. Raiden, big fan. You know, so there are characters to like and love in Inazuma, but in Sumeru, I could give two flying shits about Al-Haytham. You know, I could give two flying hells about I mean, I don't know, man. Like Dia, I like Dia. Nilu, she's a sweetie pie. Okay, she's a sweetheart. But you know, it's just like Sino. I like Sino, but it's just like, I don't know, man. There's just something off about Inazuma, about Sumeru. Low-key haven't done the Through the Mist quest, ignoring it for real. David, did you know that Lynette is a real cat girl? Real ears and tail. Yes, I believe so, right? Yeah. Inazuma's longest quest was the Sacred Sakura ritual, yes. But at least that had a lot of meaning. Yes, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Cal. It's just that at times it was just tedious. You know, it was like... You know what I'm saying? I don't know. See, here's the thing. If this game gave us a little bit more cinematics in between our story missions or our world quests or something, like, I mean full-blown cinematics, I think it'd be a little bit easier to swallow the tedious parts of certain storylines. But that's just me. I can't wait for you to wish on my account for Hydra Archon. I can't wait either. But I'm telling you right now, the Hydra Archon, her ass better get her ass in gear. Like, she better get her attitude fixed, or I'm going to have to, like, you know, I'm going to have to change that attitude of hers. You know, she needs like a good, well, I can't say that on stream, but I think y'all know what I was going to say. She just needs a good, you know, and maybe she'll lighten up or something like that. I don't know. You better get a C1 for me again. Oh God. I hope so. Red, I hope so, man. A C1. Why settle for a C1? Let's get a C2. Let's get a C2. Let's do it. The dialogue is so tiring sometimes, because, oh my God, Paimon, stop repeating things we just heard. Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, Cal. The Fontaine story quest has been a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Like, oh my God, it's been a lot of talking. However, the story is actually not too bad. It's not my favorite. You know, it's no Leeway Harbor. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's okay. It's okay at best. I for real said this was going to be a background stream for me, but I'm for real just be talking the most in chat. Yo, Cal, that's okay, man. The basement. Yo, Red, what is going on, man? Nervalette doesn't have a vision because he is a hydro elemental dragon. His drip marketing vision and constellations is all question mark. What? Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things.
Here's the thing. I don't give two flying fucks what you have to say. I mean, seriously, I don't give two flying fucks of what this bitch has to say. I got no, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what she has to say. Because, I mean, she flat out had false accusations and charged Lenny with murder. Like, straight up. And she's able to have her VIP seat. Like, and Nervalette at the beginning of this trial said if anyone like accuses someone and are either found innocent or, like, you know, false accusations or something like that, you have to answer to the court, basically, like something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something like that. I don't care what this bitch has to say. I don't care. She needs to sit the fuck down and know her place. Like, seriously, she's just going off every single direction and does exactly what she wants to do. Like, seriously, I don't give a fuck if you're an Archon or not. I mean, this bitch is crazy. I mean, seriously, look at her.
1. Do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
And see, here's another thing. Did you? Where was your evidence when you accused Lenny? Where was your evidence? I want to see some hard evidence. You're literally the god of judgment. Like seriously. And this is a court? Where the hell is the evidence? I don't know.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
See, there's so many plot holes in this right now. There's so many, maybe not plot holes, but like, you know, like the Lenny situation. It's like they're shooting themselves in their foot. It's like, wait a minute. Like, I don't know.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Yvette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
I'll tell you exactly why she's acting differently. Because she got her ass kicked. She got her ass kicked by me in court. Last act. She got her ass kicked. I want to see what Shades has to say. I want to see what Shades has to say. I want to see if he comes up with a crazy awesome answer like he usually does.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
You know something? I love Shades. I really, really do. He's right. He's right. I thought he was going to come up with something a little bit more funny, but hey, look, I get it. Genshin is such a headache if you think about the story too hard. Cal, I'm telling you right now, like, this case that's going on right now, they are basically saying, like Farina, Nervalette, audience members are basically saying you can't falsely accuse people, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's all Lenny's case was. That's all Lenny's case was. So it's like we're just going to we're just going to ignore the fact that y'all are like the biggest hypocrites in the entire nation. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. It's just me. I don't know.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Yeah, thank Christ. Thank Christ. How many people went to jail because of her? Because she falsely accused an innocent person. It happens every day in the real world too. Happens every day. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Prosecutors, all they want is that confession. They don't care if the person's innocent or not. They want that confession because it goes well on the resume. They don't care if the person is innocent or not. Oh, hell no. No.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described.
And people wonder why I skipped the dialogue. Look, I mean, I still don't understand why she's able to stand up there. Especially after Lenny's, case and everything, she doesn't deserve to be up there. I'm gonna be straight up with you. She doesn't deserve it.
Then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
I mean, yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She just falsely accused it all over the place. And she's like, oh my God, what? Oh no, is that actually right? Oh my God. Give me a break. This woman is a joke. The Archon's a joke. She really is. I skipped the dialogue too. I get it. Look, I understand. I don't want to skip it because, once it's gone, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Skip a dialogue gets me closer to Primo gems for real. I don't. Yo, gaming, what happened? This Archon quest was so confusing. There was too much going on. Yo, Z? Caves? Z? Oh, what is going on, man? What's up? Yo, Z, are you brand new to this channel? I haven't seen your name. I haven't seen that profile picture either. Yo, are you brand new to the channel, man? What's going on? What's up?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
Oh, it's me, Zhao Reeds? Oh! By the way, oh my god! Yo, Z, how's your dad doing? Yo, it's been forever! Oh my god, where the hell have you been? What's going on? Much love. Thanks so much for being here. I haven't been here in a while. That's what I'm saying. How's dad doing? Yeah, because I know that you said that your dad was having some issues. But I always remember to ask how your dad was every single time. Yeah, let me know. And thanks so much for coming out again. Thank you so much.
Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right.
Dad is recovered now? Let me tell you something. That is an absolute blessing. It really is. I am so glad that your dad has fully recovered. Seriously, I am so glad that he's fully recovered. Seriously, say hi to him for me. Like seriously, because I mean, Zhao, I've been thinking about you. You know, because I think about people that I haven't seen in a while and everything. And see, to tell you the truth, Zhao, I would have messaged you, but Jesus Christ, so many people message me all the time now that I don't even know where, like, I don't even know how to message people anymore. Like, because, you know, I get messages every single day and I would have to go back and it just take way too much damn time. But, yeah, say hi to him for me. Hello, beautiful people. Yo, Raiden, what is going on? What's up? For what we know, at least, he hasn't needed to see anyone in a long time now. So we hope the issue is good, at least for now. Oh, David, that's so sweet. Yo, it is all good. It is all good. No, because look, here's the thing. I love my dad. My dad, my mom, and my sister. They are the three closest people. I mean, look, I love my grandmothers. You know, I love my grandfathers. I love my aunts. I love my uncles. You know, I love my family. But, you know, my immediate family, like, you know, my mom, my dad, and my sister, I have such a... I am a family person. Like, I rather spend time with family other than anything else. Like you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, no day is guaranteed. No day is guaranteed. I mean, no day is guaranteed. And let me tell you something. It's going to be a cold day in fucking hell when your family goes. Most people get over it. Some people will not. It's I couldn't imagine saying goodbye to I couldn't imagine saying bye to my dad or my mom or my sister. I couldn't. To tell you the truth, can't bear it. Can't do it. I don't even know how the hell I'm going to, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's love your family, you know. Me too, for sure. I love family a lot. Yeah, family's everything. I mean, family really is everything. Now, look, I mean, you know, if you don't have a good family or something like that, or, you know, it's just an unfortunate situation, you know, I understand. Well, actually, I don't understand. I can't understand something like that because I've always had a great family. But especially parents and a sister. You know, it's yeah. Gotta spend as much time with these people as you can. Spend as much time with them as you can, because what does my mom always say? My mom says, today is not guaranteed, and we all hope to just get up the next morning and see our loved ones. Yeah. Yep. I don't want to start getting emotional, though. I don't want to be an emotional wreck, because then some people might think that I'm crying because of like, I don't know. Can you imagine someone coming in that's new? I'm crying at a Genshin stream. These people are probably going to be like, "Yep, Genshin player." Oh my god, yeah. While I love to stay, though, I have to quick get something done, but I will try to come back once I finish. Yo, it is all good. It is all good. Thanks so much for being here. It'd be great for you and Jen to perform a Fontaine Opera House. I don't want that bitch here at all. Okay, she stays in Inazuma where she's supposed, or no, wait a minute, is she Inazuma or is she Liyue? She's Liyue, isn't she? Yeah, stay the fucking Liyue. I lost my grandfather 13 years ago, and I've never ever gotten over it. I've just kind of learned to live with it. Yo, Captain Icicles! Oh, what is going on, man? What's up? Hey, you and Red Ninja, thank you so much for being channel memberships. Or channel members. I really, really do appreciate you. Seriously, much love to both of y'all. Thank you. The moments you have with family is irreplaceable. That's why I try to spend time. See, I work with my dad every day, and to tell you the truth, it's actually been a blessing. But I try to spend as much time with my mom as I can too, but and plus my parents divorced when I was 15. My sister was 8 when they divorced, and divorced families and everything like that, you try to spend time with your dad, you try to spend time with your mom. And to tell you the truth, if you're a big family person such as me, you don't feel like you can ever win. So yeah, I get it. I miss my grandma. I got me really hard when she passed, because she raised me since I was really young. I understand, Raiden. My older sister passed 6 months ago, so I'm getting over that at the moment. Yo, Gaming, your older sister? Gaming, oh my god. How old are you? Like, did she pass early, or are you one of my, are you one of my older viewers? Because I know that I have some 65-year-olds out there. I don't know if or like 50s or 60s or something like that. I don't know if you were. Usually when someone says that their older sister passed, I mean, usually you're a little bit older or something, when people start to pass away. But if that was like an unfortunate, just like an unfortunate young passing, dude, those are even the worst. Those are even worse. I mean, that really does suck. Joyous, hi. Hello, Joyous. What about Venti coming to the Opera House? Oh, now I would love to see that. I'm a family person. Call wife a bit. Calls wife. Oh my god. My condolences. Yo, Red Ninja says my condolences. I'm 31, but my older sis was only 34. God. I mean, Gaming, I'm sorry that you have to do. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I couldn't imagine. Like, I don't know how people do it. They say that time heals all wounds. And, I will say this, and I'm just going to use this as just an example. This is in no way, what you're going through gaming, but like, let's say if you're very, very sick, okay, and you actually get better, you don't feel the same afterwards. It takes you like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months to get to start to become normal, like get that normal life feeling. I mean, how do you come back from something like that? I just don't know. But see, here's the thing, Gaiman, you're here. So you're like, you're here, I'm sorry. I truly am sorry that you've had to go through that. You're stronger than me, because I don't know how I would do it. I appreciate the well wishes. Yeah, look, you're stronger than me, because I mean I'm going to be an absolute mess. I'm always an absolute mess whenever someone goes in my family. I don't even talk about it. I don't even talk about death because I'm so scared about it. I don't even do it. So yeah, I don't know. Gaiman, I'm sorry it happened to you. That sucks, and I am sorry. My condolences to both you as well. Captain says my condolences. Lots of love from the Get to the Point family. We are going to be with you in your time of sadness. Yes, yeah. Come hang out. Like, what I'm saying? If you're feeling sad, upset, whatever, come hang out. We'll try to have some fun.
But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
Yeah, so you killed another innocent person. I wonder how many innocent people she actually accused, or whoever. I mean, like, seriously, I mean, like, here's the thing. How can there be a court system in here when you don't have forensic science? Like, unless there's a court system like this in this game, where without computers, without forensic science, without anything like that, if there is a multiple people that see that someone has killed someone or has done something bad, then yes, I can understand. But these people are just look, some of these people are guilty. Some of these people are innocent. Some of these people might be crazy. Some of these people are this. Some of the people are that. I mean, like, they're just go into the ring. Let's say whoever dies. It's like, seriously? This is the type of nation we're in? Crazy ass people. Yo, I understand that, Cal, it never really leaves you. It's like a puzzle. They give you a piece of the puzzle and give them one of yours, and when they go, they take that part you gave them. Yes. But that's okay because you always have the pieces they gave you. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. I still need some justice for Yoon Jin, though.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
Why is the machine constantly moving in the background every single time that it's doing something? Like, I don't get that.
In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I love Shades. Like, seriously, her entourage is amazing. It really is amazing. David could treat her better. Cal, seriously?
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Uh-oh.
Know what she can say to that.
Oh, that's what that thing... Yeah, see, why... It doesn't have to constantly be moving every single time someone talks.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain.
I have a question. Out of all the stories, why do they why do they pick a topic that is very that's a Yo, E-Hacker, what is going on, man? What's up, bud? How you doing? I've got my Yelan C6 today. C6, and now you're going for her weapon? E-Hacker, I hope that you get her, man. Or I hope that you get the weapon. Seriously, I hope that you get the weapon. Seriously. Hey, look, hoping. I'm glad that you got her C6, though. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, bud. No, like I was saying, you know, they had to bring in kidnapping young women. Like, why is that the story? Like, because to tell you the truth, kidnapping young women, why does it always have to be kidnapping young women? Or like kidnapping something, kidnapping a woman, or what? I mean, are they trying to like boost awareness? Because everybody knows that, like, you know, I mean, is it like, are they trying to make it sound like it's sex trafficking or something like that? Like, well, what are they, like, what is, like, I don't get it. Like, are they trying to build awareness or something? Because when it comes to stuff like this, it's kind of a delicate type situation because everybody, you know, has a different, you know, take on it or something. Niche? I don't know if it's niche. I already completed the quest, I guess. I got you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it actually, because see, they haven't really told us, like, you know, exactly what is going on when it comes to the kidnapping of young women. I don't really get the case because they haven't really explained it.
In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
C6 Yelan is a lifelong dream of mine. I need her weapon, though.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
Yeah, I want to know why the Hydro Archon wasn't falsely accused, or oh shit, what was that? Okay, all right, I had something come up on my anyway. Yeah, I wonder why the Hydro Archon is not being convicted of falsely accusing Lenny. I want to know why. I want to know this. Why was she not like convicted of falsely accusing him? Like, seriously, what the hell is going on here? Everybody's always like, Navi is going to be convicted of falsely accusing him. All of you motherfuckers accused Lenny, and he was found innocent. He was found innocent, and all of you motherfuckers were yeah, man, Lenny needs to burn at the stake. And fuck all these people. Genshin isn't good with tackling heavy topics for the most part. No shit.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from them, the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Uh-oh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
This game is basically made with a younger audience in mind, especially with some of the dialogue exchanges and Mickey Mouse mini games. Here, Keanu, what's going on, man? But it's got a little bit more darker with a quest line. Keanu, look, I understand what you're saying, but that's no excuse for bad storytelling. You know, some of the best storytelling that in history, you know, have been Disney movies. All the way back from way back when. Beauty and the Beast. I mean, like, you know, Seven Dwarfs. You know, like all these classic movies. I mean, yeah, you know, the Finding True Love, First Kiss, you know, True Love's Kiss and all that stuff. I mean, come on, man. But like, you know, some of the best storytelling have been through children's movies and everything like that. You know, I mean, like, just because this is made for children or people that are, you know, maybe in their young to teenager years, doesn't mean that it gives them the right to write a bad story. You know what I'm saying?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, really? So we're back here now. It is so nice that we don't drown. It's kind of nice. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Oh, here we go. Yes. Ah, got it. Okay. Very nice. Look at this place. Yo, that's an Animo signal. Party? Really? Ew. Okay.
Stabilize.
Yo, look. Oh, look at the little doggies.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a... Huh?
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Look, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. All right, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. You know, you have Mondstadt, okay? You have Mondstadt. Then you have Mondstadt is like a I guess you could say like a hilly, foresty terrain. You know, mountains, all that good stuff, okay? You got Dragonspine. You got Leeway, which is like, you know, you got Leeway, which is like, you know, the old countryside. You know what I'm saying? Like old countryside, you know, you got some trees, you got some lakes, you got some water and all that stuff. You got Inazuma that has like, you know, big ass, like, you know, mountains, island chains and all that stuff. You got Sumeru, which is a complete and like it's nothing but forest or desert. Fontaine is Mondstadt, but with a shit ton of water and waterfalls and underwater exploration. Like, I'm not saying I like this place more than Mondstadt right now because I have to actually see, but Mondstadt is my favorite zone. You know, after I explore a little bit here and everything like that, I'm going to have to, you know, think, I'm going to have to, like, you know, think about, you know, where I probably like more. But I have a feeling that Fontaine's going to be my new favorite place because I love waterfalls. I love the underwater, you know, situation that we have going on here. But this place has mountains, a little bit of trees, waterfalls. Like I absolutely love the aesthetics of this place. I absolutely love it. I thought let's see here. The game is basically made a younger audience, but it was a little bit more dark. I thought the storytelling is pretty good though, at least compared to some of the previous quests. Look, I think that the story, well, I see, here's the thing. I don't understand why we haven't seen her brother. like the sibling. Like, why is there not more when it comes to the sibling? I don't understand this. Why are you not telling the story about the sibling? Like, they're not really telling stories that I really want to know about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is that giant thing up in the sky? Like, I mean, well, we know it's celestial, but like, you know, give us some more information on that. Why don't you let one of the gods from Celestia come down and talk to us? Give us some information. You know, like, we're always looking for information. I bet your ass. I bet if we do it tonight, I don't know. If we do it tonight, if we can finish this, like, you know, this story in like the next half hour, let's say, you know, if we can get some answers finally, because like every single time that we have talked to someone, like Yaemiko we talked to, then we talked to Nahida, and we're probably going to talk to either Farina or Nervalette or something like that once we finish this first quest or something. You know, it's like, we're not getting any answers. Like where are the answers? Like, what is this place? Like give me some of the answers. I don't know. David Odd Dogs, yeah, doggies. I love the new team standby thing. Yes. The new party up system. Yeah, I love it. How it looks. Yeah. I need Hu-tao, Zhongli, and Xingqiu. Gaming. I'm telling you right now, they're one of my favorite teams. One of my favorite teams. Hu-tao, Zhongli, Xingqiu, and Yelan. Probably my favorite team. Inazuma for real, the best region. No one say anything else because you are all wrong. Oh my god! Anyone know what the current level cap for the Fontaine of Lucine is? I have no idea. Oh no, I agree, bro. Like, we've just basically forgotten we have a sibling, or that the Abyss is doing stuff, and we sure haven't been told about the unknown god, because screw us. I guess it makes well, look, Dainslift Quest usually gives us more lore about the traveler's sibling in Kaveh, or Conria. Look, what do we get? One of those a year? Would we do one Archon quest last year in Sumeru that gave us like a little bit more information probably on our sibling? That's about it. Like, I don't know. So mad. I'm right there with you. Like, I mean, where is the story? Where's the story? You keep on bringing up more story elements, like Carrie Bear. Carrie Bear was the worst Archon quest ever. Hands down. Hands down. The worst Archon quest ever. Worst one ever. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Carrie Bear was the worst quest ever. It accomplished nothing. Nothing. It accomplished nothing. You could take that story quest out of the game, or go into every single Genshin Impact player's memory and delete it. We're not different. Like, it made no difference. It made no difference. And, you know, like, and see, for the people out there that say, oh, well, our sibling actually had the same thing happen to us. Who cares? Who cares? It was terrible. It was terrible. I hated the Carrie Bear. Hated it. Absolutely hated that quest. It was a complete waste of time. It was a complete waste of time. Give us info, but like, it only happens once a year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Leaves us more questions than answers. Yeah, I seriously think that we and see, here's the thing. I actually saw a leak about this the other day. I thought Snezhnaya was going to be the last year. Evidently, they're bringing Conria in. So we're only halfway through this game. We have at least another 4 years. Natlin, well, we got this year. Natlin, Snezhnaya, and Conria. We got 4 years until we find out who the fuck the unknown god is. And I'm telling you right now, it's Paimon. That bitch is evil. Just watch. Just watch. Paimon is the unknown god. I'm telling you straight up, she's the unknown god. I'm like seriously. I'm telling you straight up, Paimon is not of this world, just like we're not. She is not of this world. We fished her out of the water. What the fuck? She flies. Why is she in the water? Why did we fish her out? It makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like to have to rely on Dainsliff just to know more about what's supposed to be main story, because like, why don't the other Archon quests tell us anything? That's what I'm saying. I agree, dude, that quest gave us way more questions than it just suddenly ends, and then the games like wait till you see him again next year to get any info about the quest. Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of people aren't going to wait. The one good thing about Carrie Bear was the Paimon wasn't involved. You know, that's a damn good point, Kiato. I could care less about the Abyss sibling. For real, like, why should I care about them when the MC sibling low-key forgot they exist? Look, here's the thing. I just, like, why are we here? I just want a story. I just want a story. Like I don't understand. You know, why are we here? Are we going to go to another world after this? Like, I mean, like, what's going to happen after we visit everything? Are we going to be able to bring our characters, you know, to the next world that they create? Like, there's no answers. It just doesn't. There's something wrong. There's something off. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can guarantee you, whether we talk to Farina, whether we talk to Nervalet, whether we talk to whoever it is, once we have questions and everything, like, you know, because you know damn well we're going to ask something about, like, you know, our sibling, or we're going to ask about the Natlan god, we're going to ask this, we're going to ask that. I bet you whoever it is that we talk to, they're going to be like, your sibling. No, I can't say I know anything about you know, another blonde-haired you know, person, because we don't have blonde-haired people in this fucking world. You know, it's like I don't know, man. There's just something, I don't know. During the Sumeru Archon quest, because remember, yes, she is. I don't think Paimon is. I've always thought that she is a good part of the unknown god. What I'm saying is, like, she splits into two personalities. We had to wipe out the former Archon of Sumeru, and nobody remember her anymore. Paimon didn't remember her either. Yeah, but Joyous, you have to understand, if Paimon is the unknown god, and she has all that power, she's faking. She's faking it. And let me tell you something. I still want to know who the fuck that voice was after we completed that main quest, because we still don't know who that voice was. Now, some people are saying that she's the god of time. Now, I don't know this. Like, no one knows. You know, everybody, they're just people that have speculated. But there is clearly more to this world than we know. And what we have been shown. You know, when is that going to happen? You can't start a game the first year and leave all these questions and then go 8 years before telling us stuff. And I'm going to tell you straight up, there is another game that is doing that exact thing, but it's been 10 years, and that's Destiny. That's Destiny. Destiny gave us all of these questions at the beginning of Destiny, and they are not going to answer that shit until 10 years later. And it's pissed people off to no end. I get it. I get people being pissed off. I agree, Cal. And like it kind of sucks that Hoyo is trying to do the multiverse thing, and how in the world do you take the because I can't see some of the words because I have a heart in the bottom right hand corner of my screen and I can't see shit. Seems like we made zero progress in achieving any goals. The lore is better than the story. Well, see, here's the thing, Cal. When it comes to... here's the thing, Cal. If you don't put the lore in the game, then it ceases to exist for me. Because I'll be goddamned if I'm going to go onto a site or do something and read lore. If you're not going to put the lore in the game, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Like that's my but see, here's the thing. Some people they enjoy like, you know, reading and like, you know, maybe going on to like, you know, a site or like, you know, reading something or whatever. If you don't put the story in the actual game, you know, through cinematics, through talking or anything like that, then it's not part of the story. You know, because if it were part of the story, you would have put it in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like I am not going to play a game just to go read a novel. I've read in my life. I've read so much in my life. I went to college. Okay, I was a history major. I've read so much stuff. I don't want to fucking read anymore. I don't want to read anymore. You know what I'm saying? Lore and story go hand in hand. Well, lore and story are pretty much the same damn thing, but if you leave the lore or the story out of the game, then how are people supposed to, you know, understand the lore or the story? If you don't put it in the game, then evidently you don't care about the story. You know, if you don't put it in the game. Because, like, I've never understood that. Because, see, Destiny used to do that. Destiny used to put all of the lore or the story in, like, you know, grimoire cards. And you went onto their website to actually read it. Fuck that. And everybody else said fuck that, too. So what did they start doing? They started putting the story in the game. Because that's where it's supposed to be. I mean, can you imagine? Like, can you imagine? Have y'all ever played Assassin's Creed? Have y'all ever played Assassin's Creed? Can you imagine if they put Assassin's Creed lore just on a website, and they didn't put it into the game? Can you imagine can you imagine how many outraged people there would be? And I'll tell you straight up. Ubisoft was fantastic. Ubisoft was fantastic when it comes to Assassin's Creed, especially Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, because they put all of the lore, all of the story in the game and had the characters actually read all of the story to you. Like, I never forget Rodrigo Borgia. You know, I remember the character Sean in the actual Assassin's Creed games. He had so many sequences of characters: Rodrigo Borgia, Lorenzo de Medici, Giuliano de Medici, Francisco de Pazzi. You know, all of these characters, and they basically read all the lore to you. You know, I mean, it was fantastic storytelling. It was a fantastic. But if they don't put it in the story, then the lore ceases to exist. It's not lore, in my opinion. You know, I'm not going to go on to a website to read your lore. If you're too lazy to put it into your game where it's supposed to be, because I'm playing your game, that's where the story is supposed to be, then I'm not going to pay any attention to it. And if I was a reviewer, I'd tell it. I'd say it. I'd say it. If you're wanting to play this game for the story, it ceases to exist. Because it's just how it is. Just how it is. If you don't put it in your game and you want to put it on some website for people to read, fuck that. I ain't doing it. That's ridiculous. There's lots of joy. I enjoy reading. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Look, hey, if you enjoy reading, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But see, here's the thing. There is a time and place for reading. It's called a book. It's called a book. A book. Harry Potter. Let's just use Harry Potter for instance right now. Okay, there's a time and place for reading a story, and that's a book. Okay, I don't know anyone who would create a video game and leave all of the story and lore out just to go read. Now, see, here's the thing: if I got in to this game and they said, "Look, this is more of a we give you things to do." It's more of a gameplay thing. If you really want to know the story, go check out our comic book section, of Genshin Impact. If I came into the game like that, or they told me straight up, I'd be like, oh, okay, so this is going to be just like a gameplay. This is more of a gameplay game, okay? That not really the story. The story's kind of like, off, it's kind of like off of the game. That's fine. That's fine. But hey, if you enjoy, I'm a history major. I get it. Who said that they enjoy reading? Cal. Yeah, I get it. I'm a history major. I get it. Yeah, I'm a history and business major. I had to read. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I enjoy reading too. But oh my God, Genshin dialogue is so repetitive. Well, it's because they're terrible at telling a story, man. They're terrible at they don't have good writers. Unfortunate. They just don't have good writers. But that's, it is what it is. So I literally cannot keep my attention on them. Oh yeah, I understand. There's a lot of lore and artifacts, weapon descriptions, and in random notes scattered around the world. But let's be real, not many people are going to dig all that up. Well, Keanu, that's what I'm saying. Because if the story or that lore could not make it in to the storytelling of this game, then it must not be important in their eyes. And if it is, well, who the fuck's going to read that? Unless you actually make it your mission to try to go read, something specific or whatever. But see, here's the thing. They are not going to do a major reveal and leave it in the lore. They're going to tell it in the story. Even Destiny has done that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to lore or things that you can read on artifacts or something like that, that might just be extra, extra information just to have. Maybe a little bit of extra information just to have. It's not part of the main story. It's just a little extra information. I wish they put it in the story though. That'd be really, really nice. But everybody has their own different way of telling story. A lot of people are better at it than others. You know what I'm saying? Some developers are better at it than others. Unfortunately, the people that are just really, really bad at it, somehow they stay in business. But see, here's the thing. If people did not explore, if it wasn't so awesome to explore this game, if it wasn't so awesome to, use different characters in this game, if it wasn't so awesome to do Genshin stuff, then this game would have died because the story's non-existent. So like I always say, there's two main things to a video game: gameplay and story. If one of them suffers, if the other aspect, let's say if the story suffers, if the gameplay is very, very fun, that game has a very good chance of surviving. If the gameplay sucks, but the story is absolutely incredible, that game has a halfway decent chance of surviving. But if both suck, oh my God, the game's going to die. If both of them are fantastic, the game is going to thrive. You know, there are a couple of there are a couple of you know, games to where the gameplay and the story have been fantastic. I can't think of many. But you know, the God of War series, very, very good. I'm not really that much of a gameplay person when it comes to God of War. The story's really, really awesome. I do like the gameplay, but you know, I played God of War. I've had my fill of it. So it's like, but I see why it is very, very successful. Another game, The Last of Us. Gameplay was pretty fun. Story was fantastic. And then they fucked up the second one. You know, so there are a few games out there where both aspects are through the roof successful. They're not many. They're not many. Destiny, for instance, story sucks. Gameplay, some of the best gameplay in any video game. It's probably the best FPS game. The feel of it. Maybe not the best, but just the feel of Destiny in your hand in a controller, you know, and in mouse and keyboard. It feels amazing to play that game. But you know, it hooked me for 7 years. You know, 7-8 years. You know, it hooked me. But you know, it's just you can have too much of a good thing. You know, unfortunately, you're going to get bored of it. Unfortunately. Anyway, Star Rail's story is so good in comparison. Like, oh my God, I actually care about the MC. But Honkai Star Rail has that Honkai flair because Honkai Impact is also a banger with its story. You know, when it comes to the story of Honkai Star Rail, it definitely is on a it's on a different level than Genshin's. It is on a much different level. Now, are they going to be able to keep that up? Only time will tell. The biggest issue I have with the story is the game has such great lore, but it feels that as much as we keep building and building up, it never does anything. Welcome to bad storytelling. Yeah, it's because they can't think of anything. They can't think of anything. They can't think of anything. You know, even the CEO said that he got, you know, that team, the Genshin team, all the way back like in 2021, got in over their head. Even he said that. Yeah, we kind of got in over our head. We didn't really know exactly what we were doing. Like, why even start a game then? I don't know. You would think all the billions of dollars that they have collected, you think that they could probably hire some nice writers. But
the wait is over, my comrade.
I don't know.
Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Yo, Chris, what is going on, Chris? Hello, Miss Chris. Yo, Sophia, anyway, Sophia, what is going on? Anyway, happy stream time. I need to go to bed. Just thought I'd stop by and say hi. Yo, Sophia, no problem, honey. No problem. Oh my god, I'm trying to get caught up on everything, but I don't even know where to even start. It also had a COVID boost. Now that is that's a damn good point. Yeah, Kyoto, Genshin Impact had COVID. Everybody started that game when COVID came. Well, COVID was already out, right? Well, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was February 2022, right? This came out September 2021. Yeah. Yeah, COVID hadn't come yet, but it came very, very soon. Like it came in like what, 1.3 when it came out? Yeah. Just as slow as the last 4 nations, it doesn't feel like we passed the middle of the story at all. It doesn't feel like we've done anything in the story. We have not had anything. Like that. To tell you the truth, there really is no story when it comes to this game. When it comes to gameplay story, I'm not talking about lore. Okay, I'm not talking about lore. I'm not talking about like, you know, what they might have on a website, what they have on, you know, the anime coming soon, what they have in the Genshin Impact comic books, you know, or comics, whatever you want to call it or whatever, you know. But when it comes to this story, there really is nothing. There's just like, hey, this is a mission that we have. Enjoy it. Don't enjoy it. Thanks for your money. If you decide to buy primo gems, like that's literally what they're doing, what they're saying. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. Genshin just slow, painfully slow. It is. I view each region as a sub-story that is slowly building up. The climax, which will occur in Shinejinaya and Conria. Genshin is meant to be a journey after all. Well, I wish that we could actually, you know, be on somewhat of a journey. You know, it just feels over and over again like, what exactly is this quest? Like these quests that we have. Look, I'm enjoying the quests. I mean, the quests are okay, but how is that getting us closer to understanding why we are stuck on this world? How's it getting us closer to understanding why our sibling is a motherfucker? How is it getting us closer to the unknown god? You know what I'm saying? Like how is it getting us to the story is not progressing, and it hasn't progressed ever since Leeway. Ever since Leeway, when we saw one of the statues of the seven underneath the ground, and our sibling came in and, you know, we crossed swords with us. Ever since that, there's been nothing. It's been 2 years. How are you tonight, David? Yo, Chris, I am absolute aces, honey. I'm absolute aces. Oh, yeah. We're having a good time. Yeah. We're just talking. You know, we're just talking about story. You know, and like, you know, it's just, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Good night. I wish I could stay, but since I have school tomorrow and I'm kind of sick, I really have to focus on school. Yo, Sophia, I understand, honey. If Paimon is the unknown god of Teyvat, she can... I don't even know she's the unknown god of Teyvat. Because, see, the unknown god, where they had their battle, like, you know, both of the siblings had their battle with the unknown god, that wasn't on Teyvat. That was just like, what's the realm beyond that? Like, see, we have no answers. Like, they give us that epic scene at the very beginning of this game, but don't build upon it for 3 years. Has it been 3 years that this bitch has been out? 3 years. 3 years? Hadn't built upon it. Like, well, no answers. And that's how it is. They'll probably come up with some answers when we get to Conria. You know, we'll probably figure out exactly what goes on. But that's going to be 8 years later. Bravo. Making us wait 8 years. Painful. It's absolutely painful. Let's see here. If Paimon is unknown god, she can be affected with Ermin soul memory alteration in Sumeru because only descenders are immune to it. Paimon is not a descender. Yeah, Ray, Ray, I get it. But see, Paimon could be lying to us. Paimon could be lying to us. I'm going to tell you straight up, I think all of it is an act. And I can tell you right now, Paimon's high voice and everything is probably going to go to a lower voice. Watch. In Conria, when Paimon is the final boss or the unknown god or something like that, she's going to transform into the unknown god. Watch this. And we get no high-pitched voice, and then everybody's going to be in love with Paimon. Because you want to know why? Because she's the unknown fucking god. Like, I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up. She's lying to us. Like, you know, the game might, you know, show us and tell us that Paimon was unaffected. But I'm or affected, you know, to where like she lost her memories and everything like that. She's lying. She's lying. Something's got to give. Celestia seems to be still part of Teyvat. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Is the unknown god from Celestia? See, we don't know. We don't know any of these answers. At least I don't think so. And if someone says if it's in the lore, I mean that's wonderful. Because it's like, you know, great. I wish I could have known that. But I don't know. And like, like if the unknown god is such a threat, why won't she do anything? Archons have given up their gnosis. The Fatui is stealing them, actively making moves against Celestia. But nope, she doesn't care. Well, see. Well, see, here's the thing. The unknown god, is she a bad person? Like, is she a bad guy? Or is she a good guy? Like is she good or is she bad? You know, I mean, like, to tell you the truth, for all we know, the Tsaritsa could be taking orders from the unknown god. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, there's no answers. There's no answers. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, all right, let's go. Good God. What we've been talking about, good God, we've been talking for like 45 minutes.
We need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Oh, wonderful. I love puzzles. Especially a puzzle that I just want to. Oh, that's a crab. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is that? Dive, please. Yo, I love the diving thing. What is this? Absorb. Oh, okay, got it. Oh shit, here. Do we have to do this? Yo, Moj, what's going on, Mojo? What's going on, man? Yo, Chi, what is going on? The Tsaritsa's goal is collect all the gnosis, which isn't a good thing for Celestia. That's my take on it anyway. Well, here's the thing. How do we know that the unknown god is in Celestia? I think she's above this world. Like, she's in another dimension. Like, she probably doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. She just probably sent us here. You know, she's like, yeah, I think Teyvat might be a good place to banish her. I don't want her to come onto the other planes of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the unknown god probably... The unknown god is probably above the dimension where we are right now. Celestia? Probably nothing. She could probably... The unknown god, for all we know, could just snap her fingers and this whole world crumbles. Like, we just don't know. There's no answers. There's no answers. I hate not having any answers. Because there's always... Usually, there's always an answer. But there just seems to not be. I don't know. Okay, so that. Okay, so that changed. Wait a minute. What in the hell are we supposed to do? Oh. Oh. Didn't even see the right button. Didn't even see the right button. Didn't even see it. That's funny. Didn't even see the right button. Didn't even see it. All right, here we go. Today I had a very busy day at work. A Moj. Oh, really? What'd you do? Oh, a hermit crab? Yes. Yo, Ray, what's so damn funny? Good God. The Yvette trailer from like 3 years ago seems to imply that Dainsliff will become corrupt and enemy to the Traveler.
Rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
I mean, it's like, you know, you're better to actually get, there you go. You're better to actually go under the water and then sprint like under the water than just stay up at the top of the water and sprint. Yo, Chi. Oh, I just realized I haven't subscribed. I'll do it now. Oh, Chi, I'll tell you right now. Chi, I'll tell you right now. Make sure that your YouTube subscription, like subscription privacy things or whatever are off, and you'll get a fantastic alert that comes through. Yeah, you'll get a fantastic alert that comes through. Yeah. And I even have a professional voiceover on it as well and everything. So make sure that your subscription, like privacy or whatever, is off on YouTube.
One client, two clients.
Let me figure out how to do that.
Clients.
It should be very easy. All you have to do is go into your settings, and you should be able to do that. Yeah. This is why I hurt my head and Genshin story, and simply it's but look, I get it, Cal. That's why I just go with the flow. The story is what the story is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If it's shit, at least we have some damn good like at least we have some fun gameplay, you know, to do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like at least we have some gameplay to do, you know? Jesus. Yeah, I mean, at least we got some gameplay to go through, you know? I mean, you know, thank God that the gameplay is actually fun, you know? I mean, it is fun to play this game. But, you know, if you can suffer through the story, you know, but, you know, the play, you know, I don't know. I don't mind it. Because, see, I find this game very relaxing. This game is complete opposite of Destiny. Destiny is balls to the wall. You know, you have got to you got to have good teammates. You know, you have to be a very skilled player in order to play Destiny. And I'm not saying that I didn't mind that, okay? But it does, for someone that works 12 hours a day, you know, and see, it pisses me off because there's a lot of people that say, well, I just don't understand how this game can be so difficult to some people. Well, first of all, do you have a job? Because if you don't have a job and you're just like, you know, just playing the game and everything right when you wake up and, you know, you're not drained mentally, you're not, you know, drained physically or anything like that, then yeah, I guess so. But, you know, Destiny is a very hard game to play and be on point when you are just, like, when you're just mentally drained. like from a job or whatever. Yo, Chi, so like how are you guys? Yo, we are doing fantastic, Chi. We're having a good old time. Good old time. I have the same team set up. Do you? Yeah, the team's really yo, just gave up on Sumeru after spamming through dialogue for an hour. Yeah, Sumeru was bad. Sumeru was bad. Not really that good. Oh, very nice.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Now, can you drown in here? Because I don't think that you can drown. I don't believe. Now, if you go to Inazuma or some other place, I think you could probably drown, right? My work schedule is weird this week. Yo, Chris, I understand. I understand. Let's see how
Stabilize.
much of a hurt we can
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Let me weave it. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
I like Sumeru more than Inazuma and Mondstadt. I got you. Yeah, see, I couldn't stand Sumeru. Like, I didn't... There was something off with Sumeru. Like, there's something off with it. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait for the Pyro Nation. You know, because I better get my volcano.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost.
I want to see some lava. I want to see some magma. I want to see something. Gotta see something.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
My Genshin is so bad, but like I make making Genshin edits. Oh yeah, I got you. Sheer heat is going to suck in Natlin. Oh god. I don't know. I hope they don't do something stupid like that. But you know, I'm looking forward to it.
Really cute things.
And I'm really looking forward to Snezhnaya. Yeah, because I love ice maps. I love ice maps.
Accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but...
And some people are saying that Natlin's coming even earlier.
Different girls' names.
Like it's not going to be a year from now. So I don't know.
You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here? And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Get to the point, what's important right now is that we should have more Yunjin. Yeah, Jeff? Look, Ray, I'm going to tell you straight up. We have not had a Yunjin. We haven't had Yunjin in an event since her main event. Like when she first came around. We have not, she has not reoccurred, you know, through an event. I mean, we've had more people, like, I mean, because I think Xinyan, we've had more Xinyan than Yunjin. But, you know, the next time, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are probably going to be coming out to stream the next time that Yunjin is, like, here for, like, a main story quest. or like a main quest of some sort. Like if she's here during the anniversary, I will try to make some gifs of her. But I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, but look at your wife, man." God, that's going to be so annoying. Oh my God, I might not stream. Yeah, but like, guess how much Toma or like Haiju we got? We did. We haven't gotten much Yun Jin. We really haven't. Genshin tends to forget the less popular characters. I don't know, man. Look, all I know is that the anniversary event is coming up here soon. You know what we got? Like 4 more weeks until I think the anniversary, right? Because the anniversary will be in September, right? That's next month. And then maybe the anniversary event is going to have like certain characters or something. I don't know where. See, the anniversary, the first year anniversary was in Liyue. The second anniversary was in Mondstadt, if I remember correctly. So does that mean that the anniversary this year is going to take place in Sumeru or Inazuma? If it takes place in Inazuma, that'll be fine. If it takes place in Fontaine, that'll be even great. That'd be even better. If it takes place in Sumeru, I'm gonna be pissed because I don't want to go back to that nation. I really don't. I was emptying trays, putting pans, bowls, and trays through a washing machine, putting them away, talking trash, or taking trash and cardboard out and cleaning the machine all by myself. Oh, yo, Mojo. Gotcha, restaurant life. I got you, man. Hey, I get it. Support your wife, David. What wife? I ain't married. Okay, here we go. This place looks interesting. Ooh, a little workshop, dude. This looks like what's his face?
Whoa!
There's
so much stuff here.
This looks like what's his face? Albedo.
Probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
That's another character that I want to come back around. Albedo. Albedo is my favorite character in all the Genshin Impact.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's super obvious.
And then we got the table.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
If she was going to say experiment 626, I was going to lose my shit. Wait, your favorite isn't Yun Jin? Oh, God. Gee, no. Yun Jin, I hate that character. I absolutely hate that character. Because when I was... Yeah, Chi, just to give you a little bit of a background. Yun Jin, the very first banner that she came around on, I think I was pulling for Zhongli, Ganyu, Zhao, someone. I was pulling for someone. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. But I pulled like 30 Yun Jins in like 180 pulls. It was god awful.
A level 2 super chat message acquired.
We await your response.
Oh my God! Yo, Captain Icicles, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Yo, Captain Icicles, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate you, man. Seriously, thanks so much for all the love, man, coming in with $10. All right, I'll send you this. Then. I'm off to bed. Can't wait to see you open Pokemon packs. I think I've redeemed quite a few. Good night, everyone in chat. To tell you the truth, Captain Icicles, we could probably open up the rest. I think I have like 15 packs or something like that. We'll do it one day. We'll set something up, Captain, and we'll do it one day. Yeah. You tell him, David, go rant about how much you hate you and Jen. Let the hatred consume you. Be a hater. It's free. Keato, it's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, like, you know, Albedo is hu-tao's previous best team. The Nougat team? What is that? Knight, this was an amazing poll session. Yo, Brad, what's going on, man? Whoa, holy shit. I didn't know it did that. Yo, Zyle, we got brand new alerts, man. We got brand new alerts. Yo, Chi, did you turn off your subscription privacy? Because if you turn off your subscription privacy, there will be another unique alert that comes through the stream. If you were able to figure it out. Yeah, Zyle, hold on for a second. Zyle, you were in here the other day, weren't you? You've seen the new brand. Yeah, we have all these alerts. We have new member alerts. We have new super chat alerts. We have new super tip alerts. We have, if someone ever wants to do a gifted membership, or like a gifted member, or a gifted community membership or something like that, we have alerts for those as well. And then we have new sub alerts. So yeah, we got it. Yeah. Oh my God, we got everything. We got a new stream starting soon screen. We got a be right back screen. We got an intro. We got an outro, and we got a stream ending soon screen. We got a new logo. We got new banner. We got new everything, man. But I didn't know there was a GIF and a soundtrack. Oh yeah. The GIFs. Yeah. The professional studio that I hired. They did a complete animation for all of my new alerts. They put background music in the back of it, or in the background, and they did they hired a professional voice actor.
A level 5 super chat. Transmission accepted.
An urgent response might be adequate.
Captain Icicles, are you serious right now, man? What? Captain Icicles, thank you so much, man, for the love. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate you, man. Seriously, much love. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Seriously, thanks so much for the generosity. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. To whoever this concerns, Honkai Star Rail is officially doing technical tests for the PS5. So it's coming to your console soon? Also, yes, I cannot wait to watch you open them. Oh! Technical test for the PS5. So wait a minute, does that mean that you can actually beta test it right now? Like I mean, can you actually log into your account? Oh, that's going to be awesome, man. That is awesome. I can't wait. Like, seriously, I can't wait. That's going to be great. That's going to be stupid great. Yo, Captain, thank you so much for the love, man. Thank you so much for your generosity. Yes, you can sign up. Oh my, we're going to have to try that out then. Yeah. Yo, Captain, can you send me that link in Discord? Can you send me the link in Discord? I'd really appreciate that. I really would. It starts tomorrow. That sounds amazing. 1 sec. Let me see if it works. Yeah, if you could send it to me in Discord, I'd appreciate that. Like, you know, whatever the tweet is or whatever. Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Wow, she's getting emotional. Yo, Captain,
a Shadow Wielder has ascended to a final form.
Your power is incredible.
Yo, Chi, what is going on? So, welcome to the family. Seriously, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate you. Seriously, much love. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to put my subscription back on private now. Yeah, no problem, Chi. Yeah, no, I understand. I will say this, Chi, if you direct your attention to the most recent sub, there you are. All the way down at the bottom, the top one, there you are, the most recent sub. Yeah, so there you are, bud. You'll be there until the next person subs, whoever that may be. But thanks so much, man, for being here. I really appreciate you. Much love. Oh my god, why the hell is she getting emotional?
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
I would say please let us read, but we know damn well how that'll turn out. Damn, Paimon is crying? Yeah, I don't know why the hell she's crying.
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
I really don't know how the English voice actor gets up into that higher register. Like, I've seen her get up into that higher register, but to keep that higher register and do all these lines, I don't know how her I don't understand how her throat doesn't bleed from just like being so high up there.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
I'm going to go now. Bye. Yo, Chi, have a good one, man. Thanks so much for being here. Yo, I don't work at a restaurant. I work in a kitchen. Oh, Mojo, that's why I meant. I'm sorry. I knew that you worked in a kitchen. For some reason, see, I think I just when I think kitchen, I think restaurant because that's what I used to do. While I was in college. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a hospital. I don't know if I could work at a hospital.
If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before.
Oh my god. Yeah. I know that when I started that GIF, everybody was like, oh my god. That one's so awesome. Yo, Captain Icicles, you're still here, man? What is going on, man?
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these experiments? So that's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and
You know something that's interesting? If you want us, like if Hoyoverse wants us to actually, like, you know, click on, like, you know, the things or whatever, like, you know, there must be more than this that meets the eye. Once we click on it, then let the traveler speak it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let the traveler speak it. You know, it's because it's like, I don't know, man. I can't stand how they won't let the traveler speak.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
And see, the funny thing is that they're no stranger to having the traveler actually speak. You know, because they had her speak earlier in Act 1 when she was going over the rebuttals or whatever it is. So they called the bitch in. They called the voice actress in to do those lines. Like, what are they waiting for? Like, why are you not letting her speak? I don't know. Give me more, damn it. I need more Streamlabs. Yo, Captain, what happened? I was about to say, what was that? Alright, let's see here. Alright, that looks pretty interesting.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water! That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Interesting.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him. Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. They're all just so evil.
Wow.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
For clues related to Bashir. Look for clues related to Bashir. It's got to be something that I haven't seen. Is there something? I mean, is there something that I was missing?
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
David Nougat team.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
David Nougat team is hu-tao, double Geo, and Xing Cho. Really? What does a double Geo do again? Does that actually benefit her?
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see! Vignere. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary! Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now. So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vignere's grown son?
Whoa! I just figured it all out.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Yeah.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Oh, jeez.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Oh! Oh, stop it! Oh my God! She finally speaks! She finally speaks! Oh. She finally speaks! You finally let the fucking girl speak! You finally let her speak! Ah! You finally let her speak! Thank you so much! We got it! You finally let her speak! You finally fucking let her speak! Thank you! Thank you! Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to fucking ask to have her just speak? Thank you. If she says another word, I think I might pass the fuck out.
Huh?
I mean, Jesus. It took it's about fucking time. It's about time.
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Oh, and Paimon has to keep on speaking, huh? See, here's the thing. They let her come. Look, all right, hold on. Hold on for a second. If you have Paimon's voice actress not come into the studio, give that money to the main fucking character. It makes sense. Instead of it being 99% Paimon, 1% Traveler. What? I mean, look, all right, look, I'm not even asking for 50-50. Okay, 75-25. Like, just tell Paimon's actor, hey, look, we're going to have the Traveler just speak a little bit more. Chill the fuck out. I mean, it kind of sucks for her because she doesn't get paid as much. Okay, I get it. But I want the fucking Traveler to speak somewhat. Just for you, David, they heard you. Look, that's all I want. Just only this part, though? Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
After your lover, Vignere, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you.
Oh, so it's not a sex trafficking thing. Okay, got it.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, Do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Geo-resonance boosts shield strength and increased damage dealt. Albedo also increases EM. Oh, now that could be very interesting then. See, but you wouldn't get the plus 25% health, right? You wouldn't get that though, unfortunately. Now, it depends. Having 2 Geo, Albedo and Zhongli, would that give Hu-tao more than a 25% damage buff? See, that's the real question. And then the extra buff that she gets from having a second Hydro unit on there as well. Like, you know, for Yelan, her ultimate ability, you know, while she's attacking. So, you know, it's like, what's the better one? I don't know.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh, did he just poison himself?
From the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Yo, Michael. Hi, David. Yo, what is going on, man? What's up?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise.
Oh, he's absolutely insane.
Vignier! Please, Vignier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
I love Tartaglia, man. Yo, I just signed up for the pre-registration for Honkai Star Rail on the PS5 testing. Hope I get lucky. Oh, yo, send me a link because I would love to get in on that. Yeah, send me a link. I would love to get in on that. I really appreciate that. How do you actually sign up for it? Oh, how do you? I don't know.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
Damn,
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene.
God, and her father would still be alive. Oh my God, I hate this.
And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method.
Wow.
However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Dude, that is literally Honkai Star Rail. That is incredible. Why in the hell?
According
Like,
to the
what
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yo, Gaming, thank you so much.
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, she just figured out that her father didn't need to fucking die.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
You know, the only girl that I've ever heard call her father Papa was Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Okay, Chris, I got you, no problem.
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
What? Oh, cinematic! Oh my god, it's a cinematic!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Yo, let's go, man! Yo, his ultimate form, man. This is going to be insane. Oh, shit.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Oh my god!
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
Dude, this is insane, man!
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Wow. Poor child? Yeah, rip child? Yeah. What the hell, man? Neverlet basically told Child to sit his ass down. Yeah. It's like, sit the fuck down, bitch. Yo, he's absolutely incredible. Like, Neverlet, he's something else. And that's why I feel that girl is not the real Archon. He handles that with no problem. You know, I think that the Hydra Archon is a joke. Like, seriously, all joking aside, I think she's a joke.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
You better watch your fucking tone, bitch. Okay, you might be able to get away with that for anyone, but I'm telling you right now, I won't stand for that. I am definitely not going to stand for that. You better watch that fucking tone.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
This bitch has issues, man. Like, she has major issues.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Oh, of course, she should. Wow.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
She's a joke. She's a joke. As a matter of fact, she's a fraud. She's a joke. He is guilty, though. He is not directly connected in the disappearances, but he might be indirectly connected in the appearance of water from primordial sea in Fontaine. mean, like, whatever.
My dearest citizens,
Oh,
did
God.
you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment!
Yo, Ray, I 100% agree. She's lying her head off. Joyous, like I said, she is an absolute joke of an Archon. She is a joke. She actually, as a matter of fact, she should be ashamed to even have the name Archon.
If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the oratrice's verdict.
Oh my God, this bitch needs to die. I'm a straight up tell you, like, I mean, this bitch is fucking crazy. She is crazy. She has a mental issue. There's a theory hinted that Nervalette is the Hydro Dragon. I mean, whatever. That sounds great. She's a drama queen. I don't even have words for this bitch, man. Well, actually, I do have one word for her, but it's a naughty word, and I can't say it on stream.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
I mean, like, she's a joke. She's a joke. She's an absolute joke.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
All right, everyone. That is where I'm going to end. I have got to see the new, the two brand new episodes of Ahsoka tonight. They went live 2 hours ago, but I knew that there was probably going to be sign-on problems and everything. So I was like, you know something, I'll just go a little bit later tonight. All right, that's going to do it for me tonight. I don't know how much longer we have to this. I streamed for 3.5 hours almost, and I was only told that I had like 2 hours. So I think that we're probably almost done with this, with Act 2. So we shall see. But tomorrow, since Star Wars is actually airing tonight, I will probably do a stream tomorrow. Okay, so I'll probably do a stream tomorrow. All right, so have a good one. Thank you so much for coming out here, hanging out with me and everything like that. I hope that y'all enjoyed the stream, but it's 11 o'clock. My ass gotta go. I'm going to try to watch both of the things before I go to bed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because it has a 2 episode premiere. Night, guys. Thank you for streaming. Yo, Gaming, have a good one, man. Have a good night, David. Michael, have a good one, man. There's a theory hinted that Nervala is a Hydro Dragon. That sounds fantastic to me. Let's go. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. I think that's it. Have a good one. Thanks so much for being here. Stand by for the stream ending soon screen and the outro. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.